Evening. Good evening. Well, it's very good evening for Arsenal today, people. Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1. A massive statement win for Arsenal, ending off 2025 on a high, going into the new year, of course. Happy New Year to everyone, man. Happy New Year. And yeah, what a statement win. Sweet, sweet revenge, man. We pulled off some revenge today. We did it in style. And overall, a very, very good result. Where do we? I mean, we talk about that first half, compare it to the second half. It's a game of two halves, people. Like that first half, you would have told anyone we'd be winning this game 4-0, they would have laughed at you, the way we were playing in that first half and how we've been playing in the recent games as well. But you know what that game reminded me of? And big at everyone, guys. Make sure you leave your thoughts in before we get into it. Um, Smash your likes and all that great stuff. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And get all your thoughts down below. But do you know what it is? Yeah, like that game was so reminiscent for me of the Atletico game this season in the Champions League. Very, very similar circumstances, very almost the same score as well. It was not a half time in that game, and it was looking like it's really same with this one as well. Very cagey. I was quite concerned like that first opening 10, 15 minutes because a few occasions where there's a lot of space in our midfield and video on the counter attack with Watkins had a few chances here and there as well. So but it reminded me so much of Atleti. Obviously, Atleti was 0-0 at half time, and then second half we came out and then we've done them one, two, three, four goals. Very similar. As soon as we got that first goal, we just clicked. Second, third, fourth, it could have been a lot more. And then towards the end, this went not to keep a clean sheet, of course. Raya made that fantastic save once again towards the end. It's a shame that we didn't keep a clean sheet, but honestly, that was a proper statement victory, man. We had to win this game, and we did it in style as well. And the sweet of it as well, like we had to get one over our ex-manager. We had to get one over Emery, and I'm glad we've absolutely battered his side today. With all due respect to them, they've had a great season. They've done us at Villa Park this season. Now they come to our home. This is the Emirates, and tonight was a fortress, especially in that second half, man. So much to talk about, man. Make sure you get the likes fired up. Make sure you subscribe if you're new as well. But get all your comments in. I'll go through them all. Leave your standout players, man of the matches, and all that stuff, people. The King of Brazil, Big Gabby, opens up the scoring. As I said, in that first half, it was quite cagey. I think we had Gyökeres had them two headers. That was really it for Arsenal. And then second half out of nowhere, Big Gabby from a set piece. To be honest, I mean, it's all Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez is looking for the foul for Villa. Doesn't get it. And Big Gabby's there. Right place, right time. He's there. Welcome back. Now, he did come off injured again, but hopefully that's just a bit of cramp and it's not too serious there, guys. Because, yeah, he did suffer from, I think 15 minutes ago, we did have to take him off. So hopefully it's not too bad. But Big Gabby, right, comes off the bench. Starts welcome back to him. Came off the bench in the last game. Started this game. Absolutely superb. Got us the opening goal. And then, as I said, after that goal went in, we just seemed to click. Same way we did against Atleti. Difference is this time as well, like in the previous games when we got a goal up, I think the biggest, quite a lot of what people were saying in terms of criticizing the team is not killing games off enough. Not going for the kill. But tonight we did that. Tonight we went for the kill. I liked it that we just kept on going. We had chance after chance. It didn't really like we just went back to our old mistakes in the recent games where we just sit back and let teams back in the game. We just went for the kill. And that's where Zubimendi just like that gets himself the goal. Much better second half from him, by the way. I thought he did deserve that goal in the second half. His overall performance in the second half was absolutely superb. So yeah, great finish there from Zubimendi. Great play. Just dinks it past Martinez, and we get a second goal, and then we kept going, man. Odegaard had a few big chances, which he was shooting a lot more in that second half. Again, he came alive. Didn't really notice him in that first half, but second half he turned up completely like the rest of the team. And Trossardinho, man, they tried to disallow the goal. They tried to say that Saka's offside, man. They try and say Saka's offside. No way. Trossardinho coming up with a goal. Great finish on the box. Fantastic finish and got us a third goal. And then, as I said, man, after that, we just God mode. Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus as well. You know, lovely celebration. But what a finish that was for our fourth goal as well, people. What a finish that was, man. Like that technique. This is from Gabby Jesus. Like this guy, the way how he places his shots, he always looks to place his shot, you know. And when it pays off like that. And that was absolutely incredible finish from Gabby Jesus. After that, obviously, we're 4-0 up, we're cruising. Again, not a clean sheet today, but come on, man. Raya made that massive save before. I think was it McGinn? Yeah, I think it was McGinn. He made that crazy save before. It's just a shame with that. You know, we can see that goal. But Watkins had to get a goal on his birthday, didn't he, guys? Happy birthday, Ollie Watkins. But yeah, literally, you can see at the bottom right on my screen, my prediction. I went 1-0 before the game, man. How silly do I look? I went 1-0 before the game. And it was looking that way like 45 minutes in. You know, I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be a very, very, this is like a chess match, you know. But we got the first goal and just very similar to how we did against Atleti. We went for the kill, man. We went for the kill, and Villa have to open up as well when we go a goal up, or, you know, when we go 2 up. Again, when you do that against Arsenal, we should be 9 times out of 10 we should be punishing these teams. Something that we've been struggling to do in some of the recent games, right? So overall, guys, it's a big statement win. Big statement win. You know, they're having a fantastic season. They're a fantastic side, Aston Villa. You know, and credit goes to them. And we was up against a good manager as well, in really top manager, you know, Emery. But today, it was a second half Arteta masterclass, people. It was an Arteta masterclass. It was an Arteta masterclass overall, people. Really simple as that. We move, end the year on our high. 2025 with a statement win, top of the league. City looking at us now. Hold on a minute, they've just done Villa 4-1. They've just done Villa 4-1. You know, they were 3 points behind us before this game as well. Huge statement, man. Absolutely huge statement. And we moved to Bournemouth now, away from home in January the 3rd. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. I thought literally, people, players like, you know, like first half, you know how mad it is, because the first half I came out and I said only 2 players stood out for me in that first half: Nketiah and Saliba. Right, those are the only 2. Maybe Big Gabriel as well. That was how sort of flat it was in that first half. But second half, mate, you had Odegaard who came alive, Zubi who was absolutely superb in that. You know, second half, Trossardinho. You know, obviously the Jesus off the bench, like Timber was a lot better in that second half as well. Just second half masterclass, people. Second half domination, and yeah, man, feels amazing, people. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, everyone. We move, man. We move. But let's big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you guys smash your likes up as well. Get your thoughts in down below. Let me know who do we give man the match to today, man? Who do we give man the match to? I was shocking. Who'd I put on the thumbnail? You know, put Gabriel. I put flipping Zubi. I put Gabby Jesus with his celebration as well. It's crazy, people. But yeah, big up everyone, man. Make sure you guys do fire up the likes and get all your thoughts in down below. We'll do some player ratings. I'll leave the link in the chat as well if anyone does want to come on and have their say today. But let's big up everyone, guys. If Restream cut off your comments, I do apologize. We've got up to Andrew. Welcome back, Andrew, my friend. I don't know. See, he said something. I'm trying to find the message, but it's gone off, Andrew, bro. I do apologize for that, Andrew. But here we go. Seems like Wolves aren't that ish. 1-1 at Old Trafford. But anyway, struggling in the first half. Too much space given, but then it seems switched up gears in the second half. We're still not out. Sunderland, Man City on Thursday, but then enjoy it, people. Exactly. Man City have gone to the business now. They're going to see that tonight, and they're going to think, oh, crap. Arsenal were actually serious, you know, because this big statement tonight, guys. Big statement. And we had to have this type of performance, man, especially that second half, because the way we've been playing recently as well, you know, there's been a lot of doubt, hasn't there? I feel like hopefully that was our blip. Hopefully that was our blip, and you know, we came out of it and we lost to Villa. We got the revenge today, but hopefully that was a blip today. Rajas, 3:50 a.m. in India, bro. Rajas, respects you every single time, my friend. Big respect to you, Rajas. Thank you very much for that, bro. Really appreciate you, Rajas, man. Absolute top guy. Bro, it was worth it. It was worth it watching that, my friend. It was worth it watching that, bro. Big up yourself, Rajas, my guy. Hey, we got Julie. Julie, big up. We missed you in the watch on, Julie, but I'm sure you've been out today. But Julie, big up. You must be buzzing with that as well. She says, "Well done, Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners." And thank you very much, Julie, for the kind super chat every single time. Hope you have an amazing Christmas. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and a happy New Year to you as well, Julie. And yeah, fully deserve it as well. But yeah, thank you for all the support that you've shown the channel throughout 2025. Really do appreciate that as well. But yeah, big up Julie. And yeah, what a win. And also we've got excuse me, we've got Half Viking with the super chat as well. Big up Half Viking, my brother. Such an important game to win. Come on, you Gunners, 100%. Thank you guys so much for the kind of super chats. It really does mean a lot. Make sure you guys slap the likes up as well, and also do subscribe. We are on the road, so I think we're like 100 away from almost 100 away from 21,000. So anyone who's not subscribed, then make sure you guys do that as well. What a second half, Natalie. Game of 2 hours, but second half Arsenal, like we did against Atletico, like we did against Real Madrid as well. Like last season, we obviously like that. These are the games that are actually reminded me of like Atleti this season, Real Madrid last season, where we go and we kill them in that second half. We get the goal 2-3. Play like this every single game, Arsenal, please. But yeah, big up Plasma. Big up Plasma Dino, man. What a guy, bro. Bro, Plasma Dino. The Sadie Sink profile pictures came in clutch, bro. Yeah, keep the Sadie Sink profile picture. We're just done up Mr. Good Evening 4-1, Aston Villa. Keep it, bro. Keep it. Big up yourself, man. He says, I told you, bro, you were right, man. You were right, you know. He came into the stream. We did the like AFCON earlier, and he came in. He said, "You know what? I'm feeling optimistic." And I was like, "Plasma, I need optimism today, my friend. I need a bit of that." I went 1-0 today, right? I went 1-0 today, but you know, I was sitting there thinking, as I said, that first half is looking like it's going to be flipping either 1-2, whoever it's going to be. But second half, bro, second half, incredible. It's go and do this against Bournemouth, man. We need to keep this consistent. Keep this consistent run going, people. You know, don't get it twisted. Buzzing, fantastic, big statement win today. Really proud of the performance today. Really proud. I'm sure we all are as well. You know, of this team's performance today. This is but let's keep this consistent, man. Still another half of the season to go, but very happy, of course. Big up Plasma Dino, man. Plasma was right, bro. Plasma was right. He said it. Jordan Hyman's in the building as well. Big up Jordan Hyman. Yes, we got AT as well. Good evening. Very good evening for Arsenal. Very bad evening for Mr. Good Evening, Mr. Emery, mate. Today, Arteta got his revenge. Arteta got his payback. Arteta got his revenge today. And, you know, I'm very happy because it's about time. You know, it's not like we just scraped past them today. We battered them today. That's what we needed, man, especially against his Emery, man. Emery always comes back, has something up his sleeve. Yeah. Looked like he panicked. He's making 2-3 subs in the end. I think he made all 5. Like, he made 2. He got that bad. He's bringing on youth players just to have a run out. You know, literally, like, it's about time because he always comes and does us. He stopped us winning the title last 2 years ago. All he done us this season is about time. Arteta finally done him today and done him in style. Keep it up, please. Big up AT though every single time, though, my brother. Yeah, guys, make sure you get the likes fired up as well. Get the likes fired up. Get all your thoughts in down below. Leave your man of the matches. Leave your thoughts about the title race as well. Arsenal currently find themselves, as you can see, 5 points clear of Manchester City. Obviously, City do play against Sunderland, so pressure on City now to win that game. And we do go to Bournemouth. City goes to Chelsea as well. So, yeah, there we go, people. That is where we do find ourselves going into the new year. But yeah, absolutely buzzing, people. Absolutely buzzing. Quality win, indeed, Half Viking. Absolutely quality win, man. Absolutely quality win. I was literally screamed after Leo made it 3. My mom was upset from the bed. Oh, mate, yeah, because it's 3:30 a.m. for you, isn't it, bro? But that's respect, bro. I don't blame you as well, man. I don't blame you as well because that Trossard goal was, bro. Majority of the goals, I know Big Gabby's set piece, but he was there right place, right time. Trossard's goal was lit, man. Yeah, Jesus' goal was like the technique on that for that fourth goal for Jesus was incredible. Zubi's goal was nice as well because man just kept running. He kept running forward, and then we found him, and then thinks it past the goalkeeper. That second half was pure fire. Big up to Trossard, Gabby, Odegaard, and Zubi as well. 100%, man. 100%, people. Fully getting the goals our XG deserved as well. Buzzing 80 as well. If you're 380, I know it's like midnight for you probably in Nigeria right now. But if you want to join the stream, then let me know, man. I'll leave the link in the chat. Anyone who does want to come on as well. So yeah, man, absolutely buzzing, people. Raju says Ray's getting save of them. Oh, bro, if the last one, guys, that he made, if the last one that he made against flipping Brighton in the last game wasn't enough, yeah, look at today, mate. That John McGinn save. This goalkeeper, Ray. I'm gutted that he didn't give a clean sheet. This guy will get free for me, hopefully 3 Golden Gloves in a row. Fully deserves it as well. And I'm glad people are starting to get the recognition because I think it's quite easy to say, oh, look at the defense he's got in front of him. Oh, look, he's got Sleeper Gabriel, he's got Timber, he's got, Kala, who I know who is in Capia today. Lewis Skelly plays there. Oh, but also got good defense. And I feel like he gets under the radar a little bit as a goalkeeper. But I think now we're starting to see really, hold on a minute, this goalkeeper is actually top class. One of the best, if not the best in the Premier League. I know Donna's here. Donna for City, but when I look at Raya, like, this is not the first time he's made a world-class save. Bro, last game, saved us when it was 2-1. Today, I know it was 4-0 up, but still, that save was incredible, man. Done it last season, many, many times. I think people need to actually start realize that we've got a top world-class, for me, or at least on the verge of world-class goalkeeper. Depends on, I know people have different ways how to define world-class, but definitely an incredible goalkeeper, man. And hopefully he's on for 3 Golden Glove winners as well. It's what happens when you take your chances. Could have been more. It could have been more. It could have been more as well, bro. It could have been more. Yeah, it could have been more as well. We had chances before the first goal. Yeah. Listen, in that first half, Gyökeres had them 2 headers, didn't he, as well, which I was gutted that he didn't score. But I mean, this is the only, I don't know if it's really a negative, but the only thing I would say is, like, we have to talk about Gyökeres. What happens to him in the next game? And is it like Jesus came on and he scored that goal, right? That was his first touch. Jesus' first touch. He scores that goal, yeah? What do we do now? Because he's came off the bench and he's looked sharp, Jesus, hasn't he? Is it time to drop Gyökeres? Like, this would only be the negative, I'd say, out of this game today. But we have to wait and see, man. We have to wait and see. Deontay, fair play to you, mate. I know we got, I think I saw Villa Boys in the chat as well. Yeah, Villa Boys is in the chat as well. Big up Villa Boys, man. Fair play to you boys, man. All the best for the rest of the season, honestly. All the best for the rest of the season. I think you guys have had a fantastic season. One game for you guys shouldn't really define your season, to be fair. You're still in a good position, and all the best, man. All the best. I'm just happy that the game's like we battered you lot, to be fair, because you always get one over us, man. But now the game's done and over. All the best, bro. Honestly, all the best for the rest of the season. In Europa League as well. I think you guys could probably win that. Maybe even get that Champions League spot again for sure. But yeah, Gyökeres on 20% battery in terms of patience. I do hear it, to be fair. The thing with him today again is, like, he had them 2 chances, man. He had them 2 really big chances, and yeah, them 2 headers for me. He's got to put one of them away. He's got to put one of them away. Come on, Uganda's from Nigeria. Big up from Nigeria, man. Big up from Nigeria. Julie says, big up everyone. Happy New Year for tomorrow night. I caught the end of the game. I'm really not well. Oh, she's not well. That's why. I'm very, very happy I see her forward now. I'm right there. I'm getting pneumonia again. We move. Julie, rest up. Get well soon. I'm sure everyone will be saying the same in the chat as well. But yeah, Julie, rest up. Get well soon. Happy New Year as well. But yeah, big up. Big up. That's not great to hear. That's not great to hear at all. But listen, I hope of course the result must have made you feel a little bit better. But get well soon, Julie, and yeah, I'm sure everyone will be saying the same there as well. Rest up. Champions elect, better be, mate. It better be. It better be, mate. It's got to be the year. What is it? 21 years, mate. We waited. It's got to be. Yeah, exactly. I would have got a free ball to Zubi. The first half was shaky as F, though. It was, bro. It was so cagey, man. It was so cagey, but look, we come out of it. And second half, man, blitz them. So good for the team when the defenders score, everyone contributing 100%. Big up half Viking, my guy. First half equals Wolves, second half equals Arsenal. The team I'm looking for. As soon as I saw Gabby's shot, I knew it was actually going in, but that would actually hurt me. York, you should have been 5 more goals off at least. Yeah, I hear it. I'm just laughing my yeah, after seeing one. Oh yeah, did they? Bro, I don't even care about them. But did they draw in the end? Did they? Did they give Wolves a point? Did they? Yo, Emmanuel, big up yourself, my brother. Sup, Josh? Couldn't join yours. No worries, man. Swear that I never had this in my bingo card. We actually blew Villa away. Likewise, bro. Likewise. Literally, you see my prediction. I went 1-0 today, bro. I went 1-0, but yeah, bless up, man. Bless up to you. Bless up to you, bro. Can't believe we got 4 goals, especially after that first half performance, right? Especially after that first half performance. It's crazy. Emery, such a sore loser, once went straight down the tunnel. Did he actually refuse to shake Arteta's hand? Is this true? That's mad. Nah, you got to show a bit of respect there, man. You know, you've just been piped 4-1, Emery. You've just been piped 4-1. Damn, yeah, I'm just seeing it now. I'm just watching now. Arteta's looking for him, I think. He's like, where's he gone? He just went straight down the tunnel. That's mental. That's mad, bro. That's actually crazy. There we go. Odegaard was him. Bro, Odegaard second half, man. Second half Odegaard today. Second half Odegaard. Lit. Good to see Benny Blanco. Yeah, Benny Blanco came on today as well, people. Anyway, I dislike Marlon getting through, forcing us to concede. Trossard had an unbelievable 2025. Ah, Trossardinho, mate. Trossardinho. If we win big this season, he deserves so much credit. All day long. Trossard has been phenomenal this season. It's kind of surprised me a little bit, man. It's kind of because I know there's a lot of doubt in the summer, like the summer just gone, whether he'd actually stay with us, whether he'll still stay with us now. Like, but bro, you have to keep him right now, man. Like the Trossardinho he's been on fire, man. He's been probably our best attacker this season. I mean, we've been saying this for a while now, but he's actually been for me our best attacker this season. Yeah, what a player, man. What a player, honestly. And fair play to him. And you're right, I don't think he's getting that enough credit that he really does deserve, really. But he's just been consistent throughout the whole. Some of the goals he scored as well, by the way, have been sensational. Been absolutely sensational. So, 100%. Trossard was good, and I'm still saying he should have been better. Shout out to the Spanish player. Zubi is quality. Yeah, Zubi. That second half from Zubi, man. Took his goal really well. Bossed the midfield after that as well. Once again, Judy, thank you very much for the kind super chat as well. And I said, hope you get well soon. Gabby return should be the thumbnail, but the come through panda deserves a shout. I said the come through panda. Big up, we got another Villa fan in the building. Villa boys, Madu. Fair play to you, mate, as well. Bless up to you. Really appreciate you tuning in, bro. After that defeat, respect, bro. Respect. He came in and he said fair play. He came in, he said fair play. Respect to you, bro. Respect to you. Honestly, all the best for the rest of the season, bro. Outside the box, finishing literally, left Martinez. Rotted that counter attack assist to Jesus, and he did the rest simply. Wow. Now, bro, that Jesus goal was mad. That Jesus goal was crazy. He really was. Big up Half Viking as well. Such an important game to win. Come on, you Gunners. Now we push on. Thanks for Super Chat Half Viking once again, by the way, my friend. Now we push on. Brilliant win, and especially with some hard fixtures coming up, I don't think there's a better time for confidence boost. Exactly. It's going to be a busy January, people. A busy January. We got Chelsea in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. The FA Cup games in there against Portsmouth. We have obviously Liverpool. Liverpool, Bournemouth first, Liverpool, a few other ones in there as well. I'll put the link in the chat for anyone who does want to join quickly as well, just while I finish off the comments. Let me do that. I'll put it in the chat quickly. Anyone who's want to come and have their say, feel free to. So Seb, if you're there, bro, anyone else who wants a link, who wants to come on, then feel free to. I think we've got Bournemouth in there, Chelsea, of course, both those games, Portsmouth in the Cup, some big games, man. Some really, really big games as well. But yeah, big up everyone as well, and big up Dylan every single time. Everyone, man, the match today. Love it, man. Big up Danny as well. Smash the likes, everyone, guys. Yeah, get the likes fired up. Big up Andrew, my guy. Happy New Year to you as well, my brother. Well done to the Gunners. We played 6 Premier League games this month, 1-5. I had not been for the last minute goal away to Villa. This has been a month. True. That's mad, bro. Emery's didn't even shake Arteta's hand. I saw that. Yeah, I've just looking at that as well. Didn't even shake Arteta's hand. Thank you, guys. You've done us proud. Praying for your fitness and good health. God bless you. Big up to John, man. Big up to John. Well said. There as well. Helpless Lab reach 21Ks. The real one pushes through the grind. I appreciate you, Andrew, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for the support that you've shown to the channel as well, bro. Over this 2025 period as well, my friend. Roll on 2026, bro. And thank you for that, man. Only drop points once in December when we usually struggle a bit. But this is, I said it earlier, Plasma, right? If this is our blip and we've only lost to Villa, then fair play, because you are right. When it gets this December period, you think about last season. Obviously, last season was done before then, to be honest with you. But the year before that was Fulham, West Ham. Then you had that Liverpool defeat in the FA Cup. Sorry, that the whole momentum was just dead after that. And then the year before that, again, I think I can't remember what happened. The year before that was more of the April period, wasn't it? When the first year in the title race. But yeah, like we always have this rough patches in December. And if this is our blip and we come out like this, then fair enough. Yes, Lou, big up yourself, my friend, every single time. Big up, bro. Hope you're well. What a win. What a second half. Big Gabby and Zubi were tremendous. Zubi, what a baller. Exactly, bro. Buzzing, mate. Big up yourself, bro. Happy New Year as well, Lou, bro. I actually thought 2-1 today, so I'm very happy tonight. Yeah, they proved me wrong, man. Like, I went 1-0, but yeah, 4-1. 4-1. People have a feeling that this could be the start for Villa's decline. Time will tell. It will tell. Yeah, it will tell. They're in a very good position, for their standard, to be fair. And they're a big club, but the way they've been going about it this season. But yeah, we'll see what happens, mate. To win, that's all I care about is us. But and just winning the league this season. But yeah, Ross the boss as well is in the building. Ross the boss. What are you telling me, Ross, bro? We locked in. Emery scene was pretty exhausted. I'm not taking away from a full mile. Yeah, it's using the latter, but they just run out of juice, it seems. Zubi and Rice need to alternate positions throughout the game. Zubi is great moving up the pitch. Yeah, you saw him say that run that he made, bro, for that goal. That run that he made for and he was getting in the box a few times today, man. You know, he could have had a brace at least today, I thought, Zubi. He had that chance towards the end as well, where I think the Villa, one of the defenders, it might have been Lindelof who just blocked it, but yeah, Jordan, I'll get you guys on in just a minute. I know you guys are waiting backstage as well. And because they were pretty much out of fuel, sorry, those Villa players will still would win even at Villa Park still. Big up guys, get the likes fired up as well. If I haven't already, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're gonna get a few people on as well to have their say. Chris says we play well with Glock 14. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Chris, mate, I hear it, but Gabriel Jesus came off the bench and he just scored. Surely you have to reward him with a start. You have to reward him with a start. Good time to post a new vid for the channel. Shame no one cares. Oh, what for you, bro? Nah, post it, man. Post it. Bro, I told you, I loved your first one, man. Something you get with players like Havertz and Jesus is that they're able to create their own luck and chances compared to Gyökeres. Say what you want to say about service, but that fourth goal, it's all Jesus, mate. Yeah, all Jesus makes a run really well, and then that finish was incredible. That finish was incredible. Yeah, this is what I was thinking as well, Andrew. That Etihad game, I think it's in April, isn't it? Because both of us, I think, will keep winning. Hopefully, of course, for Arsenal and hopefully for Arsenal, not for City. But I'm just thinking like that Etihad game could actually come down to it. To be fair, about the ratings, everyone, bro, we're 1-4-1. You know, it is Marino, Joachim, maybe in Saka at 8, but the rest, yeah, exactly. So after that second half performance, bro, exactly that. No one's getting less than an 8 after that performance. Appreciate you every single time, man. Yes, John, big Gabby. Right, let's get the people on, man. We've got a few backstage. I think a few will join in a minute as well. I don't even think how to do this now. We'll go with this. We've got Seb in the building. Good evening, Seb. He's buzzing.
5 points clear going into 2026.
Happy New Year, mate. Happy New Year, Seb.
Happy New Year.
Jordan.
Well, big up, man.
Happy New Year, Jordan.
Happy New Year. I'm good, man.
Happy New Year. Watch. As a Tottenham fan, Happy New Year for you. I was going to call you a Tottenham fan then, Jordan. Happy New Year as a Liverpool fan, Jordan. And we'll see you in a few weeks, bro. We'll see you in a few weeks. Yeah?
Yeah, we'll have you. We'll easily win with you.
Seb, mate. Bro, what are you telling me, man? 4-1 win.
We'll beat you.
4-1 win today, right?
Whoa.
To us. Game of 2 Arsenal, weren't it, to be honest, bro? Because that first half I was feeling the worst.
Indeed, yeah. The first half was so boring. But then after that, wow, it just didn't bang, 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 bang. Because the thing is out. I was at half time. I was calling for energy and some excitement and fluidity because I just didn't see any of that in the first half. But fair play to them in the second half. They really came out and showed their true colours and show their true colours and that was massive. Yeah. And it was important we got that win because it keeps us top. And it was also important to make a statement because there is a fact that we haven't beaten our rivals in the title race this year. So that was crucial that we got the win because I said all along, must win. So fair play to them. Yes, man. Yeah,
exactly, man. You know what it reminded me of? It kind of reminded me of the Atleti game this season, you know.
Oh yeah, because again, the first half in that game was better than the first half tonight, but still, Still, it was goalless. And then second half, it came flying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really, really, really happy with that. You cannot ever complain about a rout over your title rivals. Of course, I'd love to have kept that clean sheet, but see, Raya makes an unbelievable
Raya
save.
makes an unbelievable
And then he
save.
goes and does that. He let that through his legs.
Oh.
It shouldn't be going in. It's just, are just times of switching off or something? And what I liked about that is that also about today is that we also stayed on the front foot. We didn't just go one up or two up and then said, right, sit back. We kept going and going and going because, first of all, goal difference. Because City have still got the goal difference between us and City is only one worse now. So it needed it for goal difference. And also, Villa, are good at coming back, especially this season, especially what we've seen of lately. They did it at Brighton, they did it at West Ham, they did it at Chelsea. So they've done it many times. So it was so important we stayed on that attack and we really just killed it off. And yeah. However, if I was to have a concern, I think next game when we play Bournemouth, I want to see a different attack because that attack.
Someone like Gyökeres then being dropped.
I think he's got to come out the side. I want to see a front line of Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus.
I mean,
Eze. I want
the thing is, you've just seen Jesus come off the bench in his first touch as well, score an absolute fantastic goal as well.
So Jesus deserves a start, and when Jesus starts, I want him to start with Martinelli because that's how. Okay. Because then I honestly see that's when you get the best. That's when you get the best out of him. So I do want to see a front run. I just want to change that front run up a bit, and hopefully Gabriel's not too serious because.
Having him back so key, isn't it, bro?
We need a break from all this. And you saw today how key he was and how essential he was. Because when he went off, again, you saw the difference. We looked vulnerable. And when he was on the pitch, I know there were times when Villa should have scored. They probably should have scored twice in that first half. But still, there are some times when we were very vulnerable. But it wasn't for him. We probably don't get that first goal. So we probably don't get that first goal. And also, what a way to end Villa's run under Unai Emery. What a way.
It's about time we got one over him as well, bro.
Yeah, definitely, because he's always had the beating of us. And
he's always he didn't even shake Arteta's hand after the game.
Yeah, well, never mind. Never mind. I don't like the guy after what he did at Arsenal. And I'm happy he's doing well at Villa, but in general, no, I don't like him. But
I think he's a top manager.
Oh yeah, he's a good manager, yeah, but he was the wrong one for Arsenal. But
he's the wrong one for Arsenal, but
I still won't forgive I still won't forget how he messed us up badly.
No, and I get that completely. But I think he's done an excellent job at Villa.
Yeah, he has. Listen, yeah, I'm happy he's doing well there, but of course, and also I don't like Emi Martinez either. So.
Emi Martinez was at fault for that first goal as well. Really,
I love seeing him.
Nice to see that.
I don't really like him, so I am very glad that, of course, that we got the win, and
I'm just happy. I'm happy that we actually killed the game off as well, Seb. We actually went for the kill.
Absolutely, because lately we've just been running games down to the wire unnecessary, like we did against Brighton, like we did against Everton. And other games, there's no need for it because I kept saying that ain't sustainable. So we have to improve. And in that second half, we did improve. In the first half, we did see signs that it's still fairly the same. But yeah, fair play to them. But now we've got to continue on against Bournemouth. We've got a busy January coming up, which could make or break our season because we've got both Carabao Cup games.
Yeah, big games against Chelsea, FA Cup.
We got another big game against Bournemouth, and then Liverpool. So these are two massive games. Every game is big. And then we got it's the start of the FA Cup as well. So I think for the Champions League games, you rest everyone, even against Inter and Carabao, because we're guaranteed top.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it matters if we finish first or second, and we actually only need one win to guarantee top. And definitely easily beat Karat like 8-0 or something. So I'm not so rest everyone, rest Saka, rest Rice, rest everyone for both Inter Milan and Karat because we got the Champions League all done. But we need to focus on that Carabao Cup, get into that final because I want to beat them. I want to win that trophy as well. Get a feeling under the belt. No throwing it in the bin. And I was happy we beat Palace the other last week. But again, it was unnecessary that we let it run to the wire because this is what we've been doing. But I'm glad we didn't today because that really would have been stressful and that would have been the worst one out of the lot because Villa, especially like I've said, Villa's record coming back. But yeah, fair play to the team, fair play to the manager. And yeah, that's what I wanted to see. And I know people did say, oh, we're going to smash a team soon. And it was that game. I didn't think it would be that game.
Didn't think either, but fair play, man.
But yeah, fair play. And also, let's laugh at Man United, the biggest banter club in the Premier League. Let's laugh at you. I bet you were laughing at us when we just straight to win against Wolves. I bet you were laughing at us. Well, have that, you idiots.
Yeah.
Facts. Oh my God.
I've got to throw that in because I despise that club so much. And their fans, I've got to throw that in.
Jordan, I'll bring you in, man. As a Liverpool fan, obviously, we're playing you in Is it the 8th we play you, right?
Yeah, next week. Is
it next week already? Fucking hell, man. Next week.
Man.
Jordan, you just seen that, bro. We won 4-1 at the Emirates, Jordan. You must be right, Jordan, right? As a Liverpool fan.
Coming for you. We're coming for you. You will win at the Emirates.
Yeah, we're about, oh man. That's the least.
To be fair to you, you have picked up form lately. So I'll give you that.
Yeah, for me, man. You know what I have to say, man, before I go to talk about my team. Congrats. I was so surprised, man. 4 goals. Wow. That game gave me some squeeze bumps just a while ago, man. Trossard, man, that guy. Look, man, he scored a hat-trick against us before with Brighton, so I'm not even know if I'm confident about the game against the guys, because he's gonna score a hat-trick against us if we come to your guys' home ground, man. But yeah, they deserve it. You're the league leaders, massive one. They deserve to win the game, beating Aston Villa, no doubt. This team needs to get beaten out, but yeah, I'm happy for you guys, no doubt. Keep that run going to the end of the season, no doubt. Yeah, New Year is coming up. Yeah, now Bournemouth, and now us, indeed. Now, well, I think, guys, indeed, despite we're out of the Carabao Cup, it should have been we against the guys to go to see who's gonna go to the finals. But yeah, Chelsea, man, I think a guy will beat them. I can't stand Chelsea, but I think Arsenal will win the Carabao Cup, So yeah, man. So big win, man. Happy for them, man. So keep up the good work, man, and keep it going, man. So let's see, man. You have us to play. Try beat us come next week Thursday. I'm looking forward to that game as well. So yes, indeed. So for us, indeed, we have a game coming up on Thursday. Then we are away to Fulham on Sunday. Then we are also away again, you guys, on Thursday. But yeah, I'm looking forward indeed. But first, we have to just focus on Daniel Falker first, and then after that, we look on focus to Marco Silva, and then we pay our attention to you guys. So we have to beat Leeds first, and then we face Fulham. Yeah, I know, man. I'm familiar with Gabriel Jesus. I'm familiar with Trossard as well. So yeah, man, we're familiar. But yeah, I'm very proud of you guys beating Aston Villa. Revenge, indeed. Well done. The birthday boy scores, but that's still not gonna save Unai Emery. But big up, man. You guys are this league. This style is not the guys for lose. Seriously, at this rate, the guys looks to me like you're gonna be champions at this rate. So keep it up, man. Well done. GG.
You're next, bro. Jordan, you're next, my guy. Yeah, you better laugh, Jordan. It's gonna be refreshing. Don't worry, bro. But Rory's in the building, man.
Yeah, I've got a question to ask you all.
Go on.
Would you sign someone in January? Who would you sign? And you're going to be surprised with who I say.
Ooh.
Well,
It's not Jose Mourinho, is it?
You might not.
Jose Mourinho, come on.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
my
No.
God.
Yeah, but still, he wins your title right now.
Wait,
still stand by that.
I think I know who you're gonna say. You're gonna say Kobe Mainu.
No,
You're
definitely
not?
not him. Definitely not him.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
I think would sign it. I would go and sign a midfielder though, another midfielder.
yeah,
for
me
a bit of
too.
cover.
Definitely, yeah, me too. And
But who'd be for you then if it's surprising?
Leon Goretzka, he's available.
Oh,
Goretzka. Especially if he's offered to Tottenham, then we've got to be all over that. I want another proven title winner in this team, to lessen the burden on Zubamendi and Rice and to help us because he can also link the attack. I want Leon Goretzka. We've got to be in for him. I want him.
You've always rated him though, haven't you?
Yeah, and I still take him now in a heartbeat. That's the guy I want in January. Of course, I'd have loved Semenyo, but we have to accept that he ain't available. But if they are getting in Semenyo, if they're acting, we have to act.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true.
Goretzka for me, that's who I want. He'll be on the cheap as well.
I think I would be recommending Ruben Neves, to be honest. I think that's the guy I want.
Goretzka, he's better than
How old is he now?
He'll link the attack.
Ruben Neves is 28, bro.
Yeah, and I think Goretzka's 30, 31.
Yeah, I prefer Neves because again, like he's Prem proven, you get me, and he's done it in the league for years. So
wait, so is Goretzka is he leaving Bayern then for sure?
Well, he's available. Yeah, he wants to stay, but Bayern Munich are open to letting him go, and he was offered to Tottenham. I saw rumours that he was offered to Tottenham, and teams like West Ham and Man United were also interested. But let's be honest. If they're interested, we've got to be all in for him. We've got to do it.
I'd also prioritise a right back. To be fair,
well, Ben White is back now, so he was not injured. Ben White is back now, so
Andrew says in the chat, go and get Gay from Palace, but I don't.
No.
I don't think it was settled for being.
I want Nketiah to stay permanent. So no.
Yeah, no. He had a good. Wait, was it you, Rory, who said you're playing left back?
Yeah,
on the pods. I thought we had a great game tonight.
Yeah,
even in that first half, I thought he was our best player in that first half.
I thought that was because he can play there. He's versatile, so yeah.
But yeah, Rory, bro. Good evening, bro.
Go on. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah. Well, I've got to say, right, first half was a horrible watch. You could kind of see like what Declan Rice brings to the team, right? Because we got opened up in midfield like a can of worms, didn't we? So it was painful to watch, especially like the amount of stop-starts. And Gyökeres obviously had two really good opportunities as well. But second half, I think where it went wrong for Villa was when they brought off Onana and they just lost that power in midfield. And we obliterated them in that second half. I mean, you're not going to see a better second half performance from Arsenal under Mikel Arteta. I mean, that was absolutely sensational. The football we played, the chances we created, I thought everyone stepped up a level in that second half, you know, and credit to Arteta as well, because, you know, I was not expecting that sort of response in the second half. I think the only downside was obviously, you know, Marino, the fact he should have been sent off, and I was getting worried. I was like, Jesus Christ, why is Arteta keeping him on the pitch for that long?
Yeah, he was lucky. I'm going to
Yeah, so
he was
I think
lucky.
if there's one thing to take away from this game, and if I had a slight complaint, please don't play Marino in midfield ever again, because it's not a nice watch.
No. I don't even rate him. I'll move him on.
Yeah, I don't like rate him entirely. I think he's all right up front.
Yeah.
But we now got Havertz and Jesus. He's not needed.
Yeah, but like in terms of the positives, because I want to like base this on the positives, because
of course.
Yeah, in terms of like the negativity, again, we shall pass on that because tonight was a statement win. And we were
Mhm.
due one of those. I think I said on yesterday's show that we were due a statement win tonight, and this was the perfect opportunity to do so. Because if we would have even dropped points tonight, it would have been looking peak.
Yeah.
But that's the sort of pressure we should be applying on Man City ahead of their game against Sunderland.
Yeah.
On Thursday. But in terms of the players that played well, I mean, David Raya, that save he made in the second half. I mean,
incredible.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
physics aren't adding up, how he fucking saved that. And it's a shame we didn't keep that clean sheet because he deserved that. I
He
thought
did.
I thought Timber was excellent at right back. I thought
Yeah.
Saliba and Gabriel. Oh my days, Gabriel, right? This guy, you can see the difference between when he doesn't start and when he's starting, basically. Because in that second half, he put his body on the line on every opportunity. And I don't know if he's my man of the match, though. That's a difficult one, to be honest with you. But, Gabriel was immense. Saliba was excellent as well.
I'll say
Up until the
Saliba.
point where he should have done better for the goal. But again, I think I'll put that down to tidiness. I thought Nkapie was excellent at left back. I mean, again, I think fans have been a little bit too harsh on Nkapie lately. I really do.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's a brilliant player.
yeah. I don't think he's been, as rash as most people are actually making him out to be. He's not really giving away too many fouls, and yeah, he's made a couple of mistakes here and there, but he'll learn from that. I thought Zubamendi was unbelievable in that second half. I mean, when he's more advanced into that 8 position, he is unbelievable. And
Yeah,
that was a striker's finish. That
Yeah,
typically where we should see Gyökeres in it, but I thought Zubamendi was unbelievable in that second half, as well as Odegaard as well. Like, that's 2 back-to-back like really strong performances, and we really need to see more of this consistency from Odegaard, and that's all I blooming ask for. And that assist was excellent. I thought Saka had one of his quieter games, to be fair. Marino, I've already mentioned. Trossard, I mean, is he our top scorer now? I actually don't know.
I can check that. I can check that. He might be.
Because I think that might be his. Is it his 7th or 8th goal of the season? But either way, like, he's been our best attacker so far this season. And I think fans need to start like respecting the guy a little bit, because we all wrote him off after last season. He's come into this season and he's held that left wing position down. And this is why I'm like signing players like Semenyo, Yildiz,
he's joint top with Trossard. He's joint top with Trossard.
Oh, Ozzy.
No, sorry, Gyökeres is
with
joint.
Gyökeres, yeah.
Yeah, 5. So that still needs to be more though. That's still not.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's got to go somewhere. I think he's going somewhere, Seb. But now Trossard, Seb, like this guy. In the summer, I was saying that this guy was most likely looking to move on, right? But he's, for me, been one of our best attackers this season.
Yeah, he has done very well. He has.
So
and I think he worked. I think if you play Gyökeres, then you play Trossard. But if you play Jesus, you play Martinelli. That's what I honestly reckon.
It'd be interesting to see the team selection against Bournemouth for what he does do.
Yeah, I would seriously go Jesus and Martinelli.
So drop both Trossard and Gyökeres, yeah?
For this game, yes, because let's be honest, I still think we could do a bit of a fresh up in attack, because Bournemouth, you don't know with them, they could be more open. And
what did they get? Did they win today? against
A
Chelsea.
2-2 draw.
Oh, 2-2.
But then they're actually having a decent season.
Will they have Semenyo against us?
They wanted, well, apparently that deal to City is going to be done within the next. Well, Fabrizio said it should be done within the next 48 hours. But I heard from a better source, from another source, the other day, that they wanted to do that after they played Arsenal and Tottenham. They wanted to do that next week after they played Arsenal and Tottenham. But I'm now hearing from Fabrizio that they're keen to wrap it up within the next 48 hours to avoid hijacks. So I don't know, but I'm going to assume for now he will play. But even if he does, we've just got to embrace the challenge. Because I'm going to also say this, is that before this game, a lot of Arsenal fans were moaning because when City are playing Sunderland, and Sunderland are going to be without some of their main players because of AFCON. And now this weekend, when they play Chelsea, they're going to be Chelsea got Caicedo out.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to say with this, you have to deal with it. Let's not keep focusing on how lucky these other teams deal with it.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, when we played Everton, they had their spine midfield missing with AFCON. So Villa tonight, they had a couple of their key players missing. So we've got to deal with it. We just got to get on with it. And when we play Liverpool, they're going to be without Isak and Salah. So we just got to get on with it and just got to because you're going to win titles, you have to earn it. You can't.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
So moaning about things there's nothing to moan about. It's just silly.
I said this, we're still in January, right?
It balances out.
All balances out, man. It's gonna be a busy period for us in January. Obviously, the cup matches in the FA Cup. We got to go take it seriously against Pompey, and then we've got the 2 Carabao Cup matches against Chelsea. A few tough Premier League games in there as well.
Man United,
Man United,
Leeds away.
Yeah, there's a few away games.
They won't be easy games for us and Leeds away. They won't be easy games.
No. So it's still a long way to go, man.
We're only halfway through. We're exactly halfway. And I do find it quite strange that we played Aston Villa twice before we.
Yeah, that was a bit weird, man.
We played Bournemouth.
But
we
need these types of results. Like this team, you look at Bayern Munich this season, we've done them up. Atleti, we've done them up. Villa today. We can show we can turn up, man. So this is why it'd be so frustrating, Seb, right? If we did not win this league title this season.
Oh, tell me,
because we know how good this squad is, man. And in these big games, bro, like we proved today, we got something about us still. Like I thought the games we've had maybe was our blip, Seb. Do you know how we've been having, every single season we seem to have these blips, these games where we just but you look in our last couple of games, I know the performances haven't been great at all, and we needed a big bounce back today. We needed a big statement today.
I've just seen on now Arsenal's Instagram page, Emery Martinez. Emery Martinez was losing it with the Arsenal fans at full time.
Was he actually?
He was like, when he walked down the tunnel, Arsenal fans giving him green. He was losing it.
Bro, they all lost their heads. Like
he was losing it. Oh, I love it.
Emery just walked down the tunnel. He didn't even shake Arteta's hand, did he?
Seriously, what an idiot. I don't like the guy after what he did at Arsenal.
Bro, he's went straight down the tunnel.
I don't like the guy. I don't like Emery Martinez. So
we had that whole debate yesterday, didn't we? Like whether you would take Emery back if Arteta got sacked.
No.
I say
he was the wrong manager for Arsenal. You know who I take?
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. Win your title right now this season. I take him in a heartbeat.
Jose Mourinho.
Goretzka is a must buy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about January, Feb, right?
Yeah, because we've got to act. If City are acting, we have to act. And I think a midfielder is needed because Rice and Zubimendi are having to play every game. Every game.
One of the negatives like about today was it's not really a negative, but like it's not about the game. It's about like Ethan, for example. This guy's not even on the bench.
Yeah, and Eze got no minutes as well. Like, what is
Eze
going on?
well,
I think he'll go out on loan.
Ethan, yeah.
And when he goes out on loan, I want it to be a Premier League side. I want it to be that. I don't want it to be
a lower league one, surely.
League side. I want it to be, I want it to be a team like West Ham, Bournemouth. If Bournemouth is interesting, go there. Bournemouth, do that. I want him to go there, get some good minutes, and then come back.
I feel for the kid though, man. I really do.
Yeah. But the thing is, he is still a very young kid, and still is that.
But why is he getting no minutes?
Yeah, I don't understand him getting no minutes, but
not even on the bench today.
No, he wasn't.
Didn't even play against They didn't even play in the Carabao Cup game.
Yeah, that he should have come on in the Carabao Cup.
Didn't play against Club Brugge.
Did not need to come on that game.
Didn't play against Club.
He came on against Club Brugge. He came on against Club Brugge. Yeah.
Yeah.
He came on against Club Brugge, but why didn't he start the game when he played? He played Norgard centre back that game, did he not?
Sorry, Norgard did.
He played Norgard centre back against Club Brugge.
Yeah, he did.
So why is he even getting no minutes in no start in that game? Sorry, I know he came off the bench.
I don't know where he started with Madueke and Martinelli. And to be fair, they did all right. But he brought Saka on. There was no need for this.
Huh?
He brought Saka on against Club Brugge.
Oh, Club Brugge, yeah.
He should have brought Waneri on instead of him. I was losing it when he brought Saka on, and then this manager. Okay, we won. Fair enough.
This manager.
Now let's talk about reality now.
Go on, Seth.
Why are we getting injuries again and again and again? It seems like everyone goes out. As soon as one player comes back, one player goes down. Every game now. And this has to stop. And this manager, this is where you start managing these players properly. Because why on earth are you bringing people on when there's no need to? And why aren't you taking them off? Why did Saka play? Why did Saka wait? Why did you wait until 85 minutes before you brought Saka off? Game was done. Should have brought him off around 65 and then brought on Madueke. Do that. Manage the team properly and then stop rushing people back. No wonder why Rice is down. And I'm worried about that Rice injury because it's a knee injury. It's a knee injury. And you know knees are not quick fixes because you need your knees to run. And I honestly do not think he'll play against Bournemouth and Liverpool.
That's bad.
I don't. Because his manager messing these things up. This is why you go and make a sign like Goretzka. And why did you sign Norgard if you don't trust him?
Yeah.
What is the point? Honestly, what was the point? Because you signed him for things like this. And you're going to soon run Zubimendi into the ground. Saka's going to be gone again. He's got to learn to manage his players properly. He has to learn. He's not doing it at the moment. And Timber, why did he have to play against Crystal Palace? Yes, it was an important game, but couldn't you got that Salmon out of the reserve? Surely he's fine for a game against Paris in the cup.
I think you meant Josh Nichols, right?
Or Josh Nichols, one of the two. Surely he's fine against a cup game against Palace. Timber did not need to play that game. He did not. Yes, we needed to win. But still, you've got to manage these people better because this will eventually cost us. You ain't winning leagues with this many injuries. You just won't.
Yeah.
And I'm not using injuries as an excuse this season if we fail to win this league. It's no excuse, especially the big squad we got. It will be all on you, and then you really will have to jog on. Because trust me, I am not having another season of bottling this title. I'm not.
Morgan Rogers said that it's good to lose 4-1. We lost to the best team in the league. That's why they're top. They're the best team. Well, we should sign him. Said, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll definitely take him. Summer, yeah, I'll be all over it. We were linked with him in the summer, and I would have done it. I would have been all for it. But of course, because I still do think we need a natural left winger, but I accept that we'll wait until the summer. But
Yeah, as you said earlier, like the fact that Man City is having Semenyo in January,
we have to
I
act.
think we have to as well.
We have to act. We can't stand still.
City had a decent summer as well, didn't they?
Sorry?
City had a decent summer window.
They
They
did.
signed Turkey and
Turkey
Ryan.
and Rogers. Turkey's a baller.
So even though we had a
I
good summer,
wanted him in
they're
the
still going
summer.
in.
And they also signed Marmoush last January. See, they do move.
Yeah.
And this could be Pep's
You know what?
last
I would
season.
actually take Marmoush in January. You know, I'd still take him now.
Yeah, I would, but he would. There's no way City will give him to us.
Nah,
there's no way. Because the thing is, we have to act, because this is potentially Pep's last season, and he will be desperate for that title. He'll be desperate to get it back, and he's going to do everything he can. You saw how they celebrated against Nottingham Forest when it looked like a hard game. So you know that's how desperate they are, and they're going to be right up. They're going to be right up for it, and they're not going to stop winning. So we really got to be switched on. And Pep has never gone 2 years without winning a league title. Never gone back-to-back years. Even when he was at Barcelona, when he was at Bayern, never. Whenever he doesn't win a league, he always makes sure he gets it back in the next season. He'll want to do it again.
Yeah.
So we've really, really, really got to sharpen up and switch on. And play more of that football that we saw in that second half today throughout the second half of the season. Got to do that. There's no trip to Dubai this time because there's games throughout January. No trip to Dubai. So you've got to sharpen up. Got to sharpen up.
Well, to be fair, like last season, even when we went to Dubai, we still had injuries.
Oh, that was a joke. And that was a joke. The season before and all the other season, I was fine with it. But I was not fine with it last season because it was a reward for going out the FA Cup. It wasn't like a winter break. And then look what happened. Havertz gone. So it really wasn't that any worth it. But of course, if there's a break this time, go. But don't go when you've just lost and gone out of a cup. Don't go. Go for all. I want to go for all the cups. Every cup you go for it.
Big up Dom in the chat. He says, how do you want to stop contact injuries? What Rice was. That was what Rice was.
Because this manager overplays him. He does. And also there was no need to. Why was he played out of position? If he was played out right back, a position he's not familiar with, and fair enough, he did a good job there. Of course he's going to get injured. We must not go back to playing people at right back. Remember, we did it with Partey, and look how that went. He could barely win with that. He's got to stop this. Because
who would you have played at right back against Brighton?
This is my worry. Is this manager? It's not the players. It's this manager.
Who would you have played at right back against Brighton?
Get a guy out of reserves. Surely they're good enough against Brighton. Salmon, Nichols. Surely they can do a good job against Brighton. Surely they can do it. Who knows what they're doing? Just do it. You've got nothing to lose. Just do it. Oh, but what if they're at fault for the goal? The team effort at the end of the day. Team effort. There's still enough out there to beat Palace and Brighton without burning out Timber.
City's outgoings allow them to sign in January. I don't think we'll have the money spent in January.
We need a signing in January. Go and get Goretzka. I mean it. We have to act. Because I'm going to be angry if they've made a load of signings and we haven't made any. Because you know how that usually goes. We have to act. Goretzka's available. Get him in. 15 million, 20 million. Get it. Get him in. Of course, it's his manager. Of course, as a manager who causes his injuries, it's his job to look after these players. And he was the one that brought in a new set of doctors and a new set of physios. And most of our injuries since the start of last season have been muscular. So it's clearly the training regime, and it is clearly them. It's not bad luck. Not every injury is bad luck. If it's a broken leg, an ACL, fair enough, bad luck. But not all these muscle injuries or knee injuries. That's in our control. The Saka one, that was in our control last season and early this season. That was in our control. Havertz, that was in our control. And all those other Martinelli, in our control. Madueke, in our control. Why are you getting all these injuries?
So I'm saying, how are you affording the Goretzka signing?
Oh, come on. We're not skins. We are not skins. You got to stop making excuses for this guy defending you and actually say the truth. Because I am not having another second half of the season messing up. I am not having it. And you think I'm having it, I'm accepting it. You can think again. Because I'll be straight back on this podcast cooking you lot all the time. Because I say what I say. I had it last season enough. I had it last season. And I had it the year before. So please, can people stop coming on here and saying, oh, what do you want to do when it's boring? Please.
So Arteta went out and kicked him.
No, he overplayed him. He's burning this guy out every single time. Burning him guy out. Get in Goretzka. You can rest him. You can rest Zubimendi. You can actually rotate your squad because he clearly doesn't trust Norgard. And Moreno, as we all know, is not good enough in midfield. I want the best players to win this title right now. I need it now.
Moreno gets it now.
100%. Believe me,
Can I ask you a question regarding that?
We lost tonight. The title would have. If we hadn't won tonight, the title would have been over.
Can I ask you a question quickly, sir? Like,
yes,
would you take Conte or Mourinho?
I'll take them either. I'll take either in a heartbeat.
Who would you rather?
Who win your titles right now?
Who would you rather have?
Conte. Mourinho's actually available. Conte isn't. He's because he's also Italian, so he'll likely stay at Napoli. While Mourinho, I honestly think if a big club comes with him, he walks out Benfica tomorrow.
There we go.
And he wins your title right now. Certainly with these set of players, he would.
There we go, man. There we go. So we move. We've got Bournemouth to kick off the new year, 2026. Let me check the fixtures quick.
Another must-win game.
Bournemouth away, yeah. How flipping Arsenal would it be to beat Villa statement and go and mess it up against Bournemouth?
You mustn't do that.
Bournemouth, Liverpool coming up.
They all must win.
Liverpool was so soon. Jesus.
The only draw I'll take is Chelsea away. Then we win the second leg. I'll take a draw against
Carabao Cup. Yeah.
Then we win the second leg. And I'll take a draw against Inter Milan. But all our league games have to be wins. Forest has to be a win.
Sean Dyche, Forest.
Exactly. And look how difficult we made it for City. So, and they've improved since Dyche has come in. And you know what Dyche is like against Arteta.
Against us, he loves it, mate.
Arteta doesn't have the best of records against Dyche, so we got to be very careful there. And that ground is usually rocking.
Yeah.
And
I think we can afford to obviously rotate against Portsmouth.
Rotate against Portsmouth and rotate in the 2 Champions League games.
I think that Portsmouth game's come at the right time, you know.
Yeah, but so you do not rotate in any of the other games.
Man United's there as well.
You've got to smash Man United. You've got to make sure we smash them.
Yeah. There we go, guys. Bournemouth away. I'll take Goretzka for sure.
I don't know if they'll have Semenyo for the weekend now.
Well, I heard two. The thing is, like I said, I heard 2 sources. One from Fabrizio today saying that the deal is set to be done within the next 48 hours. And I saw one the other day from another reliable source saying the deal will be done next week because they want him ready. They want him available against us and Tottenham to play. So I don't know, but we're just going to have to assume he will play until we hear otherwise, or until Fabrizio says, "Here we go." But as soon as he does that, I need Arsenal to have Leon Goretzka to Arsenal. Here we go. I need Fabrizio to tweet that.
Still can't win a title in December.
Of course you can.
Mourinho, no way at all, ever.
you want titles? Well, Arteta better do the job then. Then I'll.
Yeah, I agree. You better do the job this season, mate. You better win.
Thing is,
this
I'm
season.
just in a position to like, basically, with Arteta, just win me a trophy.
Win me a title. Premier League or out. Has to be the league.
Yep.
Has to be at least one of the trophies. Win that.
What about the Champions League?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I need the league. The league is the bread and butter. League. When you spend that sort of money, you win the title.
Yeah,
especially now that we got it all right here, all set up for us. Title.
It's got to be the title, man.
Has to be the title. Or he has to go.
Yeah, obviously I'll take the title, but you know, I'll probably rather win the Champions League. To be fair,
I can see why you're saying that, but if it was under Arsene Wenger, I would have said Champions League all along. But because of what we're going through right now, I said for Premier League.
Yeah.
Well, I think the title might come down to that Man City game in April.
I think it will. Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I keep forgetting.
We've got to win that game. Definitely.
If you win the league, you're consistent over 38 games, whereas in the Champions League, it's just like.
And also winning the league.
9 games.
And also winning the league, then you're definitely the best team in the country, without a doubt. Well, winning the Champions League.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the best team to win that. But don't get me wrong, I'd love us to win that. But if you'd asked me which one I'd rather, I said Premier League. I'm saying Premier League just because of what we're going through and what we've built. Supposedly built.
But yeah, Jose's done it for years and leaves the disaster behind. Obviously, the last time I saw him, Conference League.
Yeah, he won a trophy at Roma. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Roma aren't expected to win trophies. He still does it.
Yeah, I've just seen that of Emi Martinez as well.
I love it. I love
it.
Absolutely I love it. And serves him right. And serves him right as well. Bro, especially in those first 2 seasons after he left us. He ever did.
He was in the FA Cup team though.
Oh yeah, no, I was grateful for that, but still, there is a way to go. In those first 2 seasons after he left Arsenal, he drove me mad. He wouldn't shut up about us. I'm just like, move on.
Did you see what Gabriel did with the pocket fin?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what Onana does after he in the recent games? He puts it in the pocket. He plays. He does the same.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mad, bro.
But yeah, like I said, the only team that's going to stop us winning the league is ourselves. We just got to get on with it. Take every game as it comes. And I still stand by the fact that I would freshen up that attack a little bit against Bournemouth. Start Martinelli and Jesus. And maybe Eze. I will do that. Just give the attack a little bit of a fresh up. Keep Saka, but give the attack a little bit of a fresh up.
Doctor, what are you telling me, my friend?
It was good, my friend.
Are you a doctor?
Oh yeah, definitely a doctor for sure.
Well, the thing is that I've actually been to see my doctor lately, and I'm actually taking in January a therapy course, which is going to last a while because I'm taking.
Very nice. Well, I mean, if you are interested, we are offering free proctology exams over here at London Colney Renal Center. I'm not sure if you're interested, but certainly.
Because the thing is, I've been recommended by the doctor and at work, and also my parents have approved of it because in life nowadays, I struggle to deal with challenges around the place, and
unfortunately, I've got banging headache.
I'm difficult. I feel difficult. I'm difficult at letting things go, and difficult about dealing with disappointment in life. So I'm thinking maybe this might be the right route to go down, which starts in January. So,
well, I wish you the best of luck about it.
Thank you very much.
But good evening, right, Doctor?
Good evening, indeed. I mean, quite the second half, right?
Yes, bro. That first half, I was like, You would have said we would have won 4-0 in that second half. We would have laughed in your face, man. Seriously. But it kind of reminded me a bit of, I said this before, the Atleti game in the Champions League. 0-0 at half time, bit cagey in the first half, and then just pipe them, bro. Literally. Same with Villa, right?
Yeah, that's actually probably like the greatest example that you could provide, right? And I think that's actually why I wanted to jump on, because I am afraid that there's a bit of complacency going on here, I think we're also getting carried away by the 45 minutes that we have seen in the second half, and completely overlooking what had occurred in the first half. I think it's a fair statement to say, that the second half, rather that a lot of matches this season have been the case of two tales, or rather two halves, if you will, right? And I think on one hand, I'm not sure if that so because this manager has his own mysterious ways, who's to say that he's saying play this way like this in the first half and then just do this and then just do something completely different in the second half. But overall, I find that lack of consistency across a full 90 a bit disconcerting. And what I would what I would say to this result, right? So again, we had played we played a lot better in the second half than the first. Not that crazy about letting a goal in at the final end of the game. I think that still spells a little bit of a lack of composure, just seeing out the clean sheet, especially going that long throughout the match. But what I would say is that we need to see the second half across the full 90 more consistently across matches. We have seen in the past individual results in isolation. We need to see a run of results like this. We need to be slapping teams up by a good 2, 3, 4 goal margin. To show that to show that this type of result isn't something that is just happening in isolation. And of course, is all because we had a win, people are delirious by the amount of goals that we have scored. In a match, it turns out that we can actually score goals if we choose to. We don't know the extent of the injury of our Rice.
Yes, very true, man. We know before the game. I think it was a knee injury, another knee injury, bro.
That is correct.
Yeah, exactly, Seb. Disgrace, mate. It's a disgrace. We're just talking about the injuries, and Seb was saying about them Arteta overplaying him is the reason why.
110%.
That's the reason why Rice has got injury.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah, man. So, and then Gabriel came off as well with a little knock.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was maybe a cramp or a dead leg of sorts, but someone had mentioned on Curtis Shaw's stream, and again that those streams are always legendary. But let me tell you, someone had mentioned that we had missed Gabriel so much. I mean, and we did. We looked a different team.
Yeah.
In the squad, right? But it's crazy to say, but we miss him so much in attack. Not just even in defense, but in attack, we miss Gabriel. I mean, he is such a potent force in the final third, on set pieces, but also how we build out from the back as well is also important. We'll talk about that later, Andrew. Yeah. To that end, I really hope that the second half performance, really goes out to we see more examples of it, that not just that it doesn't just occur in a 45-minute period. It extends throughout multiple matches, and we got a lot of them in January. We have 9 or 10 matches in January.
Yeah, we got Bournemouth third, Liverpool, Pompey in the FA Cup, Chelsea 2.
Yeah, 9 games in total. Yeah,
busy, man. But
2 of them are dead robbers. The 2 Champions League games are dead robbers.
Oh yeah. You like we should be like rotating like fairly.
100%. Both those games. And Portsmouth, you rotate, but of course, still have them on the bench. All the other games full strong.
The only thing I would say, Sebastian, as I'm sure you'll recall, Fratton Park can be a bit of a bit of an atmosphere, and we certainly don't want to,
Oh yeah, have them on the bench. Have them on the bench in case it does go wrong. But still, if you actually look at Portsmouth right now, they're actually not doing so well in the Championship. They're only just outside the relegation zone. So.
That may be true, but we also know that that teams like that, especially in like the lower leagues, like they will use a match like this as an opportunity like to get a result out, just because like this could be like their only potential like avenue like for silverware. So overall I do concur, that on paper and on form like we should be going there, because I believe that we're playing like at their home ground, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it is a
so we just have to be very leery and not be dismissive, of our opponents, like despite where they may be.
Yeah, true,
100%. But yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Like what you're saying with that first half performance, that 45 minutes we had in the first half was awful, weren't it? Like they had Onana in the midfield. Midfield was so wide open. It was Watkins had a few chances here and there. So it's all about like, can we need to see that second half performance sustained for going forward for the rest of these games for minute one as well. I was happy. I was happy we actually killed the game off in that second half though, because that's what we struggled to do in the last couple of games. Majority of games this season, we let teams right back into it. So,
I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad they brought that up as well, because we also didn't set up shop after the first goal.
Facts.
Yeah, that was good. I mentioned that earlier in the stream. It was good. It was good that we kept going, because it's also important we do that for goal difference, because City's goal difference has got bigger and bigger and bigger each week. So. And especially you don't do that against Aston Villa, the most informed team in the league, especially when they go behind and clawing it back.
Yeah.
So it was good that they didn't do that. But yeah, you're right. And also there's another concern which I want to raise, is conceding late.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how many times have we been doing this? We did it against Villa. We did it against Sunderland. We did it against Palace. This is a concern now, because they even did it today. I know the game was dead and buried, but still, is it just a lack of concentration or something? Because conceding late does not win you titles.
We also did it to Villa just as well, rather like in the previous fixture.
Yeah, exactly. We did.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to stop. It is a concern. Because teams that win titles do not constantly concede late. You've got to remain focused for the whole match. Even against Brighton, there were some signs. If Raya hadn't made that save, we would have dropped points there. And we were lucky against Everton that they offered nothing going forward, and they had two awful, awful strikers. Because otherwise, we could have dropped points there. And yes, okay, what's done is done, and we moved, but still, you have to call them out now before it's too late, because I do not want to be coming back here later down the season when we haven't won the league and say, we saw the signs are there, we told you so. I do not want that. So you got to call them out now and before it's too late. This is why my articles, I've been addressing every single bit of a problem lately. Because you've got to until it's too late.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. We have to nip it in the bud, and just as well. I do want to talk about Gyökeres a little bit. I'm not sure how much Gyökeres has been talked about thus far.
We just saying that I think Arteta will drop him in the next game. Personally,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I think
that's definitely
I
happening.
would.
I think Jesus came on and scored that goal. I think he's dropped, and Havertz back now as well, back on the bench.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he's dropped, bro.
yeah, like that's definitely gonna happen.
Today he had two, those two headers in that first half, which I think he should have done a bit better with. But for me, with Yorkers, it's still the same story, bro. That I said it many games this season when we're watching this guy. It's just, again, it comes down to the manager, the system that he plays, the service at times. Still, we don't play to the guy's strengths for me. But at the same time, I look at him. I think he's got in those situations where he has those two headers. You got to be burying one of them for me at least. That's where I look at him personally.
I mean, it's hard to disagree with that for the most part. I mean, or almost, if not entirely. I think. Well, in fact, like just recently, he's come out saying that he's experiencing a bit of depression, and that's understandable considering that think, I guess, like put your mind like in the head of a rather like of a striker, right? They are typically very egotistical individuals for the most part, just because like their entire purpose like on the pitch is to score goals. Like that is like their bread and butter. And when they are not doing that, they it either sows doubt, it either sows a lot of discord in their confidence. And when you also have a manager not really doing jack all to get a tune out of this player, and it seems very much like a perfect storm trying to see like one player fail, because we also know like we have seen this manager tweak the system for players that he wants to get a tune out of, and that's why I'm still backing him. And I really should have come on as Dr. Seymour Butts, DO and Esquire, simply because I am still on the Gyökeres Legal Defense Fund. I believe that. I do believe that he's going to come good. I know that if we had a competent manager like at the helm, that he would be coming good. I also know that if he were playing for Unai Emery right now, he would be bagging goals. Simply because like we have seen, again, like we have already seen legal precedent before in Aubameyang. We have seen a much better striker in Aubameyang disappear under this manager, and even just in the words of our manager, our great dear leader, we have to give 50 games to Kai Havertz before we can fully judge him. So I will use that legal precedence and say I will reserve judgment on Victor Gyökeres after 50 games, as should the rest of everyone, especially everyone that talks about backing the squad, right? Backing the squad, the entire squad, right?
Yeah, facts, bro. At the end of the day, you don't score like 97 goals in 102 games and then you turn shit the next flipping season, mate.
Right.
I'm sorry, that don't happen.
And imagine what that's doing to his head right now, right? Mind you, there have been so many examples that after he was subbed off, suddenly our offense is electric. That in his mind almost seems a bit of a personal vendetta, I would say. But again, it's not a takeaway that when those chances occur for him, that he needs to do a lot more. Simultaneously, like his confidence is shot. And we know that if he was in form, or rather, like if any natural striker were in form, they would have been finishing that first chance against Brighton. They would have been heading one of those goals in tonight.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we've covered everything, guys.
Yeah,
we moved Bournemouth. January window's open. We're just saying, Doctor, that Seb wants to. Well, I agree with him. I think we need still quite a few more. I think you came on the was Everton game. We were talking about this towards the end, actually.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
need a lot of position. We still need a lot more positions, right? But Seb mentioned Goretzka from Bayern Munich.
110%. That's a no-brainer.
Is he is he available this January?
Yes, and contract runs out at the end of the season. Yes, he'll be available. He was offered to Tottenham, apparently, which apparently yesterday, and also United and West Ham have shown concrete interest. We've got to be all over that.
Is it?
I think
would it be a loan move, or would it be just
oh no, he'll be there. So 15, 20 minutes. He's out of contract in the summer.
I mean, so on paper, it sounds like a good idea. The only concern that I would have is I recall him having a few injuries, over the years. Am I recalling correct on that or no?
Very few, not very many. But the thing is that you need someone. I think it's important we get someone in that will ease the burden on Rice and Zubimendi. He'll do that. Also, he's a proven winner. That's one Titus. And also, he will link that midfield and attack and unlock that attack. He will do that. Because there's no one else really that does that as well in the team other than Rice. We need someone else in that team that can do it. Like with Villa, Tielemans does it really well. That's what we need. We need more of that. And if he's available, get him. And he clearly doesn't trust Norgard. Moreno, I don't think is good enough in midfield. So that's it. And especially as City are signing Semedo, we've got to act. We've got to act. And there is a bit of money to spend. And I can accept maybe I still would want to buy a natural left winger, but that can wait till the summer because I can accept that sort of money will not be around. But if someone a nice bargain like Goretzka, who's done everything that I've said and won titles, it's a no-brainer. Just like we thought Jorginho a few seasons ago. I know everyone was disappointed at the time, but it was actually turned out to be a smart.
I don't know if I would go too far in saying that.
That did actually turn out to be quite. I wasn't the biggest fan of Jorginho, but the thing is, for a January signing, that was actually not a bad move because we couldn't get Caicedo, who was never going to go in January. So,
I think we should have got Caicedo in January, though, mate.
Yeah, and we had the money for it too. Unfortunately, this manager and this club went for the cheap route just because they thought that it would be a plug, rather a hole that they could plug in with something, from Stamford Bridge's waste bin. We've seen this so often before. We've seen it in the past as well. Years ago, when we had passed up N'Golo Kante for Granit Xhaka over a few million quid, right? Awesome. So I totally agree with you. So rather as a club, we definitely need reinforcements in January. And as I had mentioned to Josh, in previous streams before, I still think that we need at least 4 or 5 players, at minimum. That would be a left winger. That would be an 8. That would be another 6. Look.
No, he's more than 8.
I think Goretzka is solid. He brings a lot of experience. He brings a lot of quality. And that big name like that as well. That would be that would be a very intentful signing in the window, right? And that's it. And those are the kind of signings that I certainly wouldn't be opposed to seeing, especially for a cut rate fee like that as well. Rather if we were being quoted at say 30 or 40 million, then I would probably balk at that a little bit. But I think Goretzka will be solid. Overall, I'm very conflicted because as a club we definitely need signings, but this manager really doesn't deserve another halfpence. Just considering he has spent so much and we have wasted so much on players that were just never good enough to begin with. Just alone, Fabio, well, he was 35 million. Bambi Lakonga, 15, 20. We're I just want to see players that are going to improve the squad, that are also going to reignite that title charge through May, because because there's going to be a lot of games, and you know, like, and we've also seen this club historically over time, whether it was in 2002-03, whether it was in 2007-2008, there wasn't, you know, 2013-14, whether it was in 22-23 or 23-24, we were top of the league at Christmas. The year that Leicester won the league, we were top of the league at New Year's Eve. So, you know, like, so rather, like, we have been here before. Like, we have seen Arsenal, like, come out strong in the first half of the season. We need to see it all the way through until May.
We got to learn. We got to learn from past experiences. Learn from it. That's the only way we're going to get over this line. And this is why I say we have to win or the title's over. Because the finish, I just know what City's like. I know what they're like. Got to learn from that and use that to kick on. That's why I say every game's a must win, and if we drop points, it's gone. Because what I do not want to happen is if we drop points, City will go above us because they'll win their match. And then you know what happens when they go ahead of you. They put together a run of 8, 9, 10 wins on the bounce, then that door will completely be shut. And I want to avoid that. I do not want that. Because that always worries me every time they're in the mix.
And it's also important to consider that, you know, that despite that Villa had lost tonight, they are only 6 points behind, and there are 19 matches left to play.
True.
You know, we are talking about 57 points as a whole, you know, like left to play for. So, you know, again, like, it was a good result tonight.
Yeah, very good. We've
kick
got to kick on now. We've got to kick on. We've got to see more of these performances. We've got to see more of that second half performance that we saw today. We want to see more of that.
100%.
So, rather, do you guys think that we're going to be bringing in someone in, or do you think that it'll all just be like paper talk until maybe say like the end of January?
Yeah, paper talk.
To be honest with you, I don't think we will. But we have to, and that will be a mistake. I don't think we will, but I would, especially if there's cheap no-brainers out there like Goretzka. Especially with that, you go and do it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because I have read that Yield is at a bit of a contract standoff with Juventus right now. If he were to become available in January, do you think that there would be a possibility of us pulling the trigger, especially considering
pretty better, bro. Mate, if he became available and we miss out on him.
Well, mind you, we just did that for Kvara last year, so you know.
Exactly. No what happened.
You know, so let's not, you know.
Should have got him, bro. So what is it? 62 million.
Oh, chump change in this market. You know, like I mean, what a stupid play by this club. He would have been left wing, sealed off and delivered for the next, you know.
Exactly.
It's so silly. It's so silly. So at least, rather, you know, if not Yildiz, then Rodgers has to be one of the two.
Oh, Rodgers, yeah, Rodgers is a great shout. To be fair, really, really good player as well. But I don't know. I mean, the only thing that gives me confidence is with our director, bro. To be honest with you, like he's actually is. You know, when we've had
a lot. Yeah. What a lot.
No. R1 better. Yeah.
Like, he's
meant like this January. Like usually, if we had Edu and in the past we signed no one. No one in January, but maybe Berta, if he sees an opportunity, he's ruthless enough to go for it. Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Berta, we trust, mate.
Oh yeah, definitely him. I love him.
Top.
I love him, yeah. And Edu was definitely holding us back. Definitely.
You know,
he would have never done anywhere near the amount of stuff.
And I'm
never. He would have stopped. He would have done a couple of signings and stopped.
And you like, and also rather, like, you know, like some of the players that that we were able to get over the line, whether it was like a Mascara, or an Eze or a Gyökeres, especially like a Gyökeres for that matter. You know, like Edu would have caved and said, "Oh, yeah, we'll get you Benjamin Šeško for sure. Yeah, no problem." You know, like he was basically on like Arteta's cuck in the hotel room. You know,
I was tired of that.
Yeah, we're not happy.
And that was why I really didn't want. Thomas Resist.
Oh yes, exactly. Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I respect what he did. At
He's
Arsenal,
another yes
he did
man,
good,
bro.
but I just knew
They know what it being is.
I wanted a proper proven winner, like Berta, like Campos. I wanted a proper proven winner that knows what they're doing, and Berta's the guy. So they got that one right, and fair play to the club. But now what we've got to do is they've got to let him take control of further transfers, keep it in his hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he knows exactly what he's doing. Because Arteta was prepared to stop after Gyökeres, but Berta says no.
Exactly.
We got to get Eze. Arteta was not prepared to do that. So you trust Berta. You trust the guy that's known how to do it.
Yeah, facts.
Absolutely spot on.
Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna wrap this because I'm absolutely knackered. But big up everyone, big up the chat, big up the Rory who came on. Seb, always a pleasure, mate. You got any articles coming out, mate?
I should have one coming New Year, yeah. I should have one coming New Year where I might talk about this run of form and yeah, there'll definitely be one coming
and
soon.
Doctor, great to have you back on the channel, my friend. Always a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me again. Big up to you, and we'll definitely catch up on on Andrew's question earlier in the chat, but we'll get to that another day. But yeah, Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you too, Sebastian. Good meeting you. I don't think we've ever been on a panel before, but it was definitely a pleasure to share one with you this evening.
That's a great result as well. You can't go wrong.
2 for 2 in my book tonight, man, for sure. So look, I love this club and I absolutely hate satirizing it. It's why I've created this persona, right? Dr. Seymour Butts, chief Arsenal proctologist. It's obviously, I'm honestly taking the piss out of my club because they've been taking the piss out of me for the last 2 decades. I want to see armpits in May so bad. We're close to now 2,000 days without a trophy. Oh. I'm famished for silverware. I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I need it right now.
I am absolutely famished. That's all I want to see. All I want to see is success. We had all this catch-up money, right? All this catch-up money. We need catch-up trophies. 2 decades worth of catch-up trophies.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You're not wrong there.
Absolute fact.
Absolutely, that's the mindset. None of this
none of that crap around here.
That's a load of nonsense. You don't see any of that at Real Madrid or anywhere.
And that's why we demolished a fortress in Highbury.
Exactly. Correct. Good man. That's it. Exactly. And people need to always remember that. And also why we forced out.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
correct. See, that's
I think we need to make a separate show every week, us three, It'd be sick.
Yeah. Well, we're certainly on the same page. None of this bickering and arguing over things that are the biggest myth in football.
Now Jordan wants to come on. I'm telling you, this man's been Silent Stanley in the background. He's like, link, bro, send the link.
Jordan, bro, no, man. Jordan, we're about to wrap it up, man. We've been going for almost 2 hours, Jordan, my friend. No, he was on before, and he was talking a little bit, and then he went off, and he said, "I'm coming back, and then as soon as we wrap up, he's now saying he wants a link. It's crazy, bro. Big up to every single time.
Big up to you.
But yeah, guys, we're getting out of here. Have a good one, everyone. And yeah, great win. Well, we moved. Happy New Year, everyone, as well. By the way, Happy New Year. Bring on 2026, and yeah, we'll catch you guys. I'll be back tomorrow as always, people. Thank you all for the likes on both the streams and all everyone tuning in. Really appreciate it.